And this says we can go live. All right, so I'm going to go live. And with that, if anyone is here, last round, if one of you wants to check the stream uh, to be super professional and just tell me if you can hear me at all. Because the last time I did this, I spent 10 minutes being completely quiet while Rich was talking at me.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see.
So
You have a link to it or something. I can pop it in.
if you go to youtube.com/@RandyO'Connor, I think I can. Yeah, that should. I can also copy the exact thing into our thing. Let's see. Still haven't seen. Oh. Yes, there are bedtime problems for our fourth. Okay. If when you can, we got a couple dads here. So, for anyone watching,
Oh,
welcome, welcome. You are here not about dads, but about grads. Not about grads either. You're here about baddies. So this is Gunnet. This is the digital version, which is is an okay version of I think an experience that really comes to life when you're in the same room with other people. This is my cooperative action programming game, real time programming game, where all the players are in a car together in the middle of an action, like a vehicular firefight. I've got a couple other people here, and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, who are coming here to help me play the game. Eric.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. My name is Eric Garneau. I am a, gosh, I don't know what do I even say. I am a person who is interested in gaming and narrative and its intersection. I do some TTRPG publishing. I produce and host a show called Mortified Chicago. And I also work in the tabletop industry for my day job, but I'm not going to talk too much about that because that's maybe not the most interesting part about me, and I don't know what I can say about that. But yeah, I love games.
Yeah.
well, I'm Bob Roberts. I make indie games with my wife now, and we made the PAX banner behind me is our last game. And before that, I worked for a long time at Monolith. I was the design director on the Shadow of Mordor games, and left that to go do the like only cooler job in the world, which is make tiny games with my wife.
That's awesome. Yeah. So how much do you play board games, or did you play board games?
Before having tiny children, you mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we play a lot of board games. We've always played a lot of board games. I watched a little bit of your last stream with this, and I was telling you, it reminded me a lot of Space Alert in some of the mechanics, and that was a game that Andrea and I and our buddy Kurt, who made Round Guard with us, we used to play a bunch like 5, 10 years ago.
Oh, nice.
And it was actually one of those things we talked about. Like I always joked around that like playing a game of Space Alert or something like this would be like a great interview for really any role. Like, can you work well together under pressure? How do you communicate and
Yeah.
who gets dominant and takes over and stomps on everybody else? And you know,
I feel that way about like Overcooked.
oh
I
yeah,
I
yeah,
played that with a former boss of mine, and he would joke like, "Oh, you have to bring any prospective employees. You have to play this game with them, and yeah, see how they handle stress." That's a tough one.
Yeah, I Overcooked and Space Alert. So Space Alert wasn't actually an inspiration for this, but Overcooked kind of was, just because I had played that more.
mm,
But I totally agree that like part of like purely cooperative is about learning to cooperate, right? It's
right.
instead, there's a lot of games out there that are like semi cooperative, or you might be, it's like, a werewolf variant where you're kind of like working together, and, it's like, but some of you might be bad. There's a lot of layers there. And it is interesting when you're kind of like, no, I just want us to get better at working together. Like
Right.
that's what I want to build the game around. So this is a bit about that, and also to like have an interesting experience, whether or not it does. You know, like and like it should hopefully still be fun regardless.
Yeah,
But
it's a
yeah,
lot of times the most fun comes out of those games when you screw up, when things don't go perfectly, and if someone knows exactly what they're doing and uh, shot calls your way to victory, sometimes that's like, well, that was the more boring version of this game.
right.
I the one time I played Imperial Assault, I had a friend who was an expert in it, and yeah, he just tacticized. That's not a word, but he told everybody what their moves were going to be so that we could win. And it was such a bummer because I'm like, man, this seems like a really fun game, but I didn't get to play it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Right.
That's the danger of co-op. We play a ton of co-op games. I think that is the danger is like, yeah, someone taking over and going like, I understand. You almost need to like learn together, so you're on the same playing field. I feel like, because if you come into one of those games where one person already knows the game super well and is just playing at another level, it can feel like that real easily.
yeah.
Right. Totally. So should we have a go at this? I
Sure.
think
Let's
I
gun
think
it.
our fourth our fourth player may or may not show up, but that is all right. For anyone watching, I'm going to do a quick explanation. As I said, Eric's played this. Bob, it'll be his first time. But the core of this game, yeah, I'm going to make the two of you play this because I have played this game a lot. And I think it'll maybe be more fun if I, who have played it a lot, am not actively involved in some of the decision making. You're going to be in this car together. That's kind of like step one of this experience. And so this car is you. Now, there are a bunch of different scenarios in the game. In the demo that anyone can find right now through the Tabletop Simulator kind of like mod community. You can play one of the four initial scenarios. There's 7 scenarios available, but I always introduce people to the original one, which is Gun It. Gun It is the classic movie 1967. So I am zoomed in for people that are watching on the stream, where I give the synopsis. You opened the wrong file one day at work. And now you know exactly why the Inertia Corporation has so many willing test subjects. When you whisper your discovery at the water cooler, it becomes clear that some of your coworkers already knew the horrifying details. Your walk to the garage turns into a run as you grab the evidence plus equipment from the omnipresent security stations. So your goal, the two of you, is to make a newsworthy splash. This game is going to be played for 6 rounds. Now, different scenarios have different round counts. This scenario has no special rules. Some of them have additional rules and layers and things that you can experience. This is just you're trying to earn points. If you can earn 25 to 29 points, actually 25 to 32, this is further being adjusted, you will distract and get away from the Inertia Corporation. If you can earn 33 to 43 points, you will alert the government. And if you can earn 44 or more points, you will earn a flawless victory and garner media attention. So, who is you? Well, like I said, you're in this car together. Your car has 4 health, and you are all crew members. Now, who wants to take the left side of the car and who wants to take the right side?
Do you have a preference, Bob?
Nope.
All right.
I'll take the left, I suppose.
All right.
Okay. All right. So you're getting the driver's seat, and that means, Bob, you have the front right seat and the back right seat. So there are 4 crew members in this car. Now, if you were going to do a 3-player game, you in fact would use this 5th player aid, and instead you'd have 1 player in the back, and you would have an extra set of cards that could be suddenly you can have a more expansive hand. But we are not playing with that. So these are your player aids. These represent the different crew members. You have a front left seat, a front right seat, a back right, and a back left. Each of these crew members is going to get a turn order. And you can go ahead and flip these over. Everyone is going to get a direction card. And everyone is going to get an equipment. Now that I will need to play out. So we'll go ahead and give the person riding shotgun the shotgun, naturally. We will give the Uzi and the pistol to different people in the back seat. And then we'll give the steering wheel to start to the person in the front left seat. So each person, there's a forward, back, left, and right, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a steering wheel, pistol, shotgun, and Uzi. Players can ignore the orange text at the bottom of the equipment cards. Those are the 3-player variants that make it address the player count differences.
Got it.
You will then, so what are you actually trying to deal with? Well, you have a bunch of vehicles that are surrounding you. They're going to surround you in all 8 spaces. If anyone watching has any questions at any time, please feel free to post them in the chat. All right, so who are you surrounded by? You're surrounded by cars. Wow, I shuffled that, I think. I'm almost certain I shuffled that. But yeah, we're going to see. This is going to be an interesting game to start. So you're surrounded by cars, trucks, and motorcycles from the Inertia Corporation. Motorcycles have 1 health, cars have 2, and trucks have 3, as we can see here. You can ignore the dotted line rules. Those are, as you get better at the game, those will make those vehicles more complicated and more interesting. The way this game plays is each round is split up into 4 phases. There is the lookout phase, which we just did, so you fill the spaces around you. There is the planning phase. That is the next phase where you're going to set the timer to 2 minutes. During those 2 minutes, you can exchange any and all of the action cards between any 2 crew members. So you could say, okay, the front left is going to take back I'm going to swap the 1 and 4. You can change any and all of these, but each crew member must have a turn order, a direction, and and an equipment. So most of the equipment are guns, and one of them is a steering wheel. At the end of the planning phase, so the only legal requirement is the steering wheel has to stay in the front seat. So hopefully that makes sense. This is a highly thematic thing. Yeah, looks like our other dad is probably out for the round, and the other person that was another backup decided they were going to go to a baseball game and assumed that it wouldn't go long. But I think we all know how baseball game. I think we all are aware that baseball games always go long. So, all right. So, yeah, at the end of the planning phase, all your cards lock. You now have your plan. The next phase is the action phase, where you simply act out deterministically who has what. Starting with the first player, you're going to go, so we can see here the person in the back right has is holding the 1. They are pointing the Uzi to the left, which means they're going to fire to the left of the car, causing 1 damage. Well, that's actually really bad because they are also on the right side of the car, shooting left. And guess what? There's a crew member next to them. So that is, as you can see in the player aids, anyone who's watching, these have directional, these have dotted lines and non-dotted lines. Those dotted lines are risky shots. If you ever shoot from that crew member's seat in one of those directions, you are making a risky shot. There is a crewmate in your way, and that is what this coin is for. There is a coin here There's a custom coin that comes with the game, headlights and tailpipes, and you're gonna flip that. And if you, I think you just, we learned this last time, you just hit it a bunch of times, or maybe you hold it. No.
Yeah, that did it.
Yeah. If you get heads, you will do the good outcome, and if you get tails, you get the bad outcome.
Which in this case would be shooting your partner.
Would be shooting your partner. So
Cool.
let's pretend you didn't do that and you successfully avoided them. You would then take out that motorcycle because that motorcycle has 1 health. Now this is less interesting than a better outcome, which is driving forward first. So if we did this, this person took that, this person took that, and you swap the turn order, and then did this, the steering wheel moves the car forward, pushing any vehicle in its path unless the vehicle prevents it. And now suddenly, so the steering wheel going first would push the vehicle forward, and then when you Uzi, you would hit this motorcycle. And the last detail that I'm going to explain for our viewers, the last of 1 or 2, is that these arrows are collateral damage. And when you strike a vehicle, that vehicle is going to cause collateral in any direction that has an arrow. So suddenly this vehicle is going to explode hitting that motorcycle. And you will earn points by causing one to wreck another. So you do not earn points if you only wreck 1 vehicle. A crew member must wreck more than 1 vehicle to earn any points. They earn as many points as vehicles in that, what is called a pile-up.
Does the whole pile-up resolve before we move on to the next action?
It does.
Okay.
So then next up, yep, this person. Now this, maybe this is actually bad. Here's another good example. So you would earn 2 points for those. Now the next thing is the back left seat is firing the pistol back. There's a gap. If there's a gap, that means you also flip a coin. Anytime there's a gap or a long shot or a risky shot, you flip a coin. And if you shoot past your crewmate across a gap, that's a double coin flip. So, yeah, so let's say you hit tails, then you fail to shoot successfully across the distance. And lastly, the shotgun, well, this was really bad, actually. This didn't work out at all. 4th, you fired the shotgun, which does 2 damage into the car next to you, which explodes right back at you. Nice. And so you take a damage in that moment.
So now we know what not to do on turn 1.
Exactly. So for our intrepid players, I'm going to grab all of the, at the end, and then the last way you, so there's 2 more additional details for earning points, which is at the end of the round, you earn points for any of the cardinal directions that are open, forward, back, left, or right. So in this case, you would actually earn 3 points because there are 3 things next to you. You also earn bonus points if you create more than 1 pile up in a round. So you're incentivized to create more smaller pile ups than 1 big one. Yeah. So the second pile up in a round gets 2 bonus points. If you can create 3 pile ups in a round, like a 3rd crew member can do that, then you can create, you get an additional 3 bonus points for the 3rd pile up. So,
interesting. Okay.
And we want 44 points as flawless victory?
That is a flawless.
Over
yes.
6 rounds? Okay.
It's possible. I will introduce another feature in like 2 or 3 rounds. I'm now going to shuffle these now that you know what's up. And if everyone feels good, I'll start this. I'll start the game.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Oh, well, I'm going to reveal 1 advanced vehicle that has now appeared from the start. All right. So there is a biker gang. On the back of your player aids, you can see there's some icon explanations. This is evasive, which means it can only be hit by collateral damage, not gunfire. So for anyone watching, you can see the zoom in.
Tricky.
Cool. All right. You all feel confident? Oh, yeah, I have one more detail. Sorry. Okay. Steering wheel moves your car 1 space. Pistol does 1 damage. Shotgun does 2. The Uzi does 1 plus a potential diagonal if you're making a non-risky shot. So if you are not shooting past a crewmate, you also do a bonus diagonal in the direction that you can see on your player aid. So
the Uzi can normally only shoot in the cardinal, but if you're shooting in the cardinal that's aligned with your seat, then you get an extra one in the diagonal.
Yes. So,
Cool.
yes, either of those non-risky shots adds that diagonal. So,
Can you choose to just do a diagonal shot, or does it have to be a cardinal shot to start with?
you can only ever shoot cardinal directions because you can only ever have those 4 directions.
Oh, right. It's the arrow that
Exactly.
determines.
Yep.
Got it.
All right. Let's. I'm gonna add one more thing in here because why not? I'm just gonna put a grenade. There's just gonna be a grenade in the car. You are free to swap that out with one of your equipment for any 1 round that you would like, just to give yourself an extra 3-point damage. So that's available if you're not overwhelmed enough yet. Okay. And with that, let's
sorry. So, question: the biker gang has arrows in every direction. Does that mean we choose what way they clean
Nope.
up? If no,
they blow any vehicle hits all shown directions.
all okay.
Yes. Which could be good.
Could be.
Yeah. What do you think? Ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So let's flip these, and I'm gonna let you all go.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. So shooting left or up is kind of easy.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of big guys out here now.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. So if we shot back with the shotgun, we could knock out this car and the biker gang and hurt this dude in front.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so that would be step 1 would be shotgun. Swap this over here and back. Is that?
Yeah. Well, so we should probably give that to one of the guys in the back seat, though.
Really good point. Really good point.
Where did I put card 1? Where did it go?
It's under 3 maybe now?
There it is.
Oh, cool. All right.
I tapped it somehow.
All right. Okay, so back seat. Oops. All right. Back seat. Shotguns back, and then maybe we could left Uzi.
Yeah. Take that guy out too.
And then that blows up in this direction because the Uzi will put an extra damage on here, and then that'll collateral there.
Yeah. So let's do that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we should have just swapped.
I think we're good there.
Swapped everything. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Left Uzi. All right,
okay.
and then we don't
forward
want pistol.
Forward pistol's not bad. Like that also blows up something that puts a little damage out on the board.
That's
8
true.
seconds left.
Oh, we have the guy in front has to drive too.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
We might as well write pistol. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Oh, this is what's happening.
Okay. Great.
Maybe next round I'll give you 2.5 minutes, since you're both new and doing 2-player. So.
Okay. All right. I like the challenge.
This is great. No, yeah. Pressure's fun.
So, with that, let's see. Let's act it out.
Okay, so first shotgun blast back.
Yeah. So 1, 2.
That's enough to detonate that guy, which puts 1 onto the biker gang, which can accept only that damage. So this guy's dead, right? And then these guys blow up 1 up there. And that's the end of that chain reaction, yeah?
Yeah. But that is 2 points because that is a
2
pile-up.
points. Nice. Okay. So then, do we clear these out of the way? Or
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Just get them somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, step 2. I'm gonna Uzi out the left, which hits this guy, and that's all he can take.
But actually, the person hitting it is also going to get the spray bonus.
Yeah.
So do we pick which diagonal, or is it? Oh, it's the front right, so it's got to go up to the right.
Yeah, front left. Yes.
Or front left. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. I like it. So this is actually going to blow up and chain react down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's got 2 health, so that's fine. He's just got one more. And that's persistent, so we just have to hit him one more time to take that car out. All right, cool.
And this will clear.
But not a pile up, so no points.
Correct.
It'll be a point at end around though because the cardinal is clear, which is nice.
Oh yeah. If it's still clear by the time we do our totally aimless driving.
Good point. Oh yeah, fair. Very true. And then we shoot right, which puts another cube on this fella. Oh, too many cubes. Another cube there. And then we drive forward.
Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah. All right, so we shove that up. Here, we get sort of move. It is that. Right, yeah. So if we, shoot. So we're kind of, if we just kind of adjust our whole board down a bit, and this guy's right in front of us now. Okay, that was not quite.
Yeah, you left this here, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, whoops.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. Okay, so that was everything, right?
Looks like it. Oh, you shot. Yeah, okay. Cool. So that at the end of the round, you get 1 bonus point for the opening, or 1 XP excitement point for the opening behind you. So yes, you lost the point there, and that's the end of the action phase. So round 1, but you did definitely accumulate some stuff, right? So I'm seeing some real potential. Now the final phase of each round is the aftermath. The aftermath, everything in front of everything collapses back in on the crew car. So everything from 12 o'clock collapses back, directly backward until it's hitting another thing or as close to you as possible. Then nothing can collapse backward from 12 o'clock. Then from 3 o'clock, anything will collapse in until it's as close to you as possible or hitting something else. Then from 6 o'clock, everything collapses forward. And then from 9 o'clock, everything collapses. And that's your...
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like where... well, I don't want to cheat, but this is not bad.
That's okay. Yeah, it happens. So you just kind of have to... but yeah, I'll give you a little bit more room. And remember, you do have the grenade, which I keep pulling into my hand.
Right.
I mean, save it, right? Save it until you want. But all right, and so now we start the next round. So round 2, we fill in any of the empty spaces immediately around you. And then we will flip this. And with that, I'm going to start the timer. And there you're going again.
Oh boy. All right.
So shooting back 1 is nice. That's takes
really good.
2 cars, yeah.
Okay, so if we just swap the pistol in there.
Yes.
Just leave everything else there and
love it.
Okay. So that boom and drops a damage over there.
Yeah.
I'm scared of this guy on the left because he blows up in every direction, so I don't want to be near him.
We could shoot forward and then drive forward. Oh no, we can't do both.
Oh yeah, whoops.
We could Uzi left, which would also, if the driver Uzi's left again, it'll knock out that guy.
Yeah. I like it.
And the one in front of us.
It'll take those out. Yeah. We could then drive forward.
Yeah.
And then shotgun to the right.
Okay,
So
so
let's
drive.
just swap these,
Yeah,
right?
love it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, it's a good
Okay,
plan.
why don't you set the timer to 1 minute from now on, Randy? Because we have got this
Okay.
down.
Oh, I'm ready to drop some more things on you.
Okay,
Are
well,
you
let's
are
see
you
if
done?
I think so.
I feel good about it.
Okay.
Famous last words.
All right, if you're done, we can move on. Let's see it then. Round 2.
Okay.
Blowing through it.
Okay. Step 1. Oh wait, you're the left side. You're the left side. We'll play our roles again. Remember, I'm on the right side of the car.
Oh yeah, so I shoot backwards. This guy takes a hit. He's out, and he also is going to crash into this dude, which will take him out. So we'll flip both of those. I'm bad at the controls. Perfect. Okay. Very nice.
And he also threw a damage this way. I think he, right? Yeah, he
Oh
blew up,
yes, you're right. He
blew up in
absolutely
that
does.
direction too. So
That's great. Okay.
yeah.
All right, 2 more points.
Oh no, that should have 2 on it. Yeah, that's right. He had 1 already.
Did it?
It did. Yeah, from last round.
All right. Yeah, cool.
All right, and then we Uzi left, which also sprays forward diagonally, which takes out this dude who runs into this guy.
Nice. So
Yeah.
that's
Amazing.
2 points plus 2 bonus points for being the second pile up.
Nice.
All right, now you
Okay.
have.
So then we're gonna drive forward, which just puts us up here. No big deal. And then we're gonna shotgun to the right, which is gonna blow up this guy who throws a damage down.
Wow, and look how many
here.
directions are clear around us.
All of them.
All of them.
All right, you've set it up. I'm gonna add things to this game. you're having too
Jealous.
much fun here. All right, so that's 4 more points. So that puts you up to 13. All right, you're going for the flawless, huh?
Heading straight for the. What city are we in here? What's the local newspaper?
The only thing I reference is there's a place called Millsville in one of these stories. Otherwise,
the Millsville Gazette is
yeah. Otherwise, I don't identify cities or countries. Otherwise, so no matter where you're playing from, this game is for you. That's
as long as it's near Millsville.
as long as it's near Millsville, which is definitely in certain countries, not others. All right, so final thing is collapsing from 12 o'clock, then 3 o'clock, then 6 o'clock. And as you can see, they do start to stack. If they are ever 3 or more spaces away from you, orthogonally, not diagonally, they will fade off the board. So you will remove them if they get farther away than this.
Oh, nice. By the way, there's the Millsville in Texas and New Brunswick, according to Google.
Okay.
All right.
There, nice. All right. Well, I'm about to drop in the new thing, and you may like this. So, the other thing for viewers, it shows sideways, unfortunately, because of the way I imported it. There are 2 rules on this. It says just 1. The first player to fire a weapon resolves its effect again before the next action, or the first player to fire a weapon resolves its effect again after the last action.
Oh.
You must choose one of these rules to govern this next round.
I feel like the first one is just so much easier to plan around.
Yeah, for sure.
You're right.
Definitely less mental load. So yeah.
All right. So we're going with that. That is your moment for the round. And yeah, you said you were comfortable. So, and let's go.
We had a good setup last time. I don't know. It worked out.
Well, you had lined up a bunch of things too. So, yeah. All right, let's start the timer.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
The motorcycles don't help us.
Yeah.
If we
Just
could
remembering that just one is active. So
if we
Oh,
could drive backwards and then shoot right, we'll at least get one pile up going.
yeah, okay. Backwards driving shotgun to the right. That sounds like a good one too, without thinking too hard.
All right, yeah.
Everything else around us is pointing at us, so I don't want to blow ourselves up. Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Okay, so
Okay.
once we do that, that blows up. That takes out this guy. Oh wait! Oh no! Wait. Can we
Oh,
push back?
Should we
Can-
shotgun back?
you can
Shot-
push back. Yes.
We can push back, and we'll push both cars back.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Never mind. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
The shotgun. I guess.
Or what if we keep the Uzi where it is, right? It's gonna knock out the 3 car with the 2 cubes on it, and we'll be out of the way, and that'll mess up.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Uzi to the left after we push back. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, one thing to consider: the shotgun's gonna fire twice to the right, which we don't need it to do.
Not at all. But the pistol could take that car
Yeah.
out if it's firing twice.
Yes, absolutely.
Great.
And then
Good.
Uzi third left, which would mean we're forward shotgun. It's a tougher shot, but I mean,
I
I'm
like
fine
it.
with-
I'm
Yeah.
good.
All right.
Okay, we did it. Maybe go ahead and keep the timer at 2 minutes. Turns out we needed the whole 2 minutes this time.
Yeah, so it's 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. They're on you again.
Okay, so step 1, we're moving back. Driving back. Pushing these big honking trucks out of the way with their intimidating braking skills. And then we're going to fire to the right with our just one bonus, which is going to take this guy out completely, and he's going to blow up forward and take this guy out. So we've got a small pile up.
2 points.
We're winning.
And I realize we made a mistake in our shotgun, but that's okay.
No mistakes.
No, just risks. So then we will Uzi to the left, which will do. Oh no!
Oh. Whoops.
Okay, that's okay. So it does one here, and then it sprays up to this guy, which knocks him out, and he does one forward and one backwards.
Which knocks him out.
Yeah. So this gets knocked out, which is good, except it does a damage to us.
Right. So do we keep a damage cube on the car then? On our car? Is that
Yes.
okay?
And now we have a double risky shot because it's long and it's going through the driver.
So you got 2 points for that pile up and another 2 because it was your bonus. And now,
Nice.
you're shooting the shotgun from the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. I didn't think about that.
Yep. Okay. So it's both from the back and across a gap. Do we just flip the coin once?
You can see how well you can make it flip. But
we
yes, it's
double
a single coin flip to see if you get past your hitting yourself.
Okay, so yes.
Okay, now a coin flip again to see if you make it across.
No.
Okay.
Okay. At least didn't hurt ourselves.
Yes. All right. Nice.
That was the
wasn't
one to
bad.
win. All right. I feel all right about it.
All right, and you get 3 more points for the openings. So
Nice.
you are up to 22 points.
Halfway to the Millsville Gazette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
After
So
3 rounds? Wow, look at that.
That was I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right. So let's lay it on. Let's see what our next thing is. So first these are all the old ones. We can lay these out. We'll leave them face down. And then Let's draw our next moment card. Either the crew earns 1 XP for each wreck that is not in a pileup, or the crew earns double the usual XP for each wreck in a pileup.
Okay, what are we looking like here? Are we in pileup territory? I don't know. What are these little?
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen a lot of motorcycles. I don't know how many are in the deck, but this doesn't look like a really great pileup potential at the moment.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's tough to say. Double again. I feel like double's going to be easier to calculate, just because that's the mode we've been playing in.
Yeah,
But
fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm open to either for sure.
Yeah, all right.
Double pileups?
Stick with the rules that we know.
Let's see. Oops.
All right. You're on.
All right.
Okay.
I feel like, yeah, you're right. There's not a lot of pileup potential.
Okay, I feel like our best bet is either. Ah, shoot. Everybody's pointing at us. This is real dangerous looking.
Oh yeah.
If we shotgun back
Yep.
and then Uzi to the bottom left, then that would. If we Uzi to the bottom left first, put 1 damage on this little car, and then shotgun back to get the pile up to happen.
Uzi bottom left. I like that.
First, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Shotgun
back. Shotgun back. So here we go. I'm making this happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Uzi left. Yep. Shotgun.
Uzi left.
Okay,
shotgun
great.
back. 1, 2.
Okay.
Okay, and then what's happening right now? Let's see. 3
This
would
is not good.
3 would just blow up the motorcycle and put 1 damage on this guy in front, which isn't the worst.
That's not that bad. Let's switch the wheel and the pistol though, because I don't want to shoot across our guy if we don't have to. Oops.
Oh, good
so
point.
Yeah, we
good
pistol
point.
right, get the motorcycle, and then
wait. Pistol right? Yeah.
Pistol right.
Okay.
Yep. And then we just drive. I mean,
Yeah.
gotta drive somewhere.
This is not our best round, but it could be worse.
Yeah. I think this is okay.
They're back.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Okay. So first, we Uzi to the left. We do 1 damage on this car, and spray back. Do 1 damage here.
Then I'm gonna shotgun this big boy, which takes him out. Goodbye. Which collaterals both over here and over here. That's enough to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a pileup. And we get to double that. So that is 4 points.
4
right?
points. Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. And then third, I'm going to pew out the right side at this little motorcycle. Bonk. Which collateral's 1 up here. So, that's fine.
Yeah, not a pile up, but and then we drive forward 1. Because why not?
So we like the heat. I'm going to stay in the middle of these cars.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, that wasn't so great.
All right. Well, that is round 4. So you are 2/3 of the way through. We're gonna be
Okay,
good.
we got 1 extra point for the 1 space behind us.
Yep, I gave you that.
Okay, cool.
So now this. Oh, of course it does. Drops in this way. Then all of these drop this way, and that is your current arrangement.
Okay.
Let's see what. Let's let's give you some more space and do the standard. This is the most annoying bookkeeping of the game. I am happy to be honest about the things that are annoying about my game. And one of them is realigning the grid. But it's a sacrifice I think people will be willing to make.
Just design the gunnet table with a conveyor system. Yeah,
Right.
omnidirectional conveyor table.
Right.
Probably not the only game that would be useful for.
Well, this is definitely not this. So this is not a two-player rule, but we've been bugged. The crew may not talk to each other until the timer expires.
Oh, geez.
That's disabled. You do not do that in a two-player game, or the crew must flip all action cards over. So instead, let's draw the next one. So anything for anyone watching with a communication icon is not like here. Is not about player count, is not about two players. All right, here's your next one. So, after the second action, all hostile trucks shoot one space towards the front, dealing a damage. Or, after the second action, all hostile cars shoot one space towards the rear, dealing one damage.
Oh.
The trucks are the 3.
Uh-huh.
We got a lot of trucks on the board.
I think we gotta pick cars.
I mean, we could just try to, hope that these things aren't trucks and just get out of the way and let them mess each other
Yeah,
up.
that's true. If back right's not a truck, we can drive right and let chaos reign.
Yeah. Don't overthink it. You only things are going on right now. Which one?
Oh, right. So I think I like the excitement of all these trucks shooting each other.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's set the timer then, and flip your tiles.
Okay.
It is not a truck. Great.
Sort of forces our hand on. Okay, so after action 2, that's right? After the second action. So if action 2 is going to be driving to the right. Then what is our best first action to tee this up? Maybe a single shot behind us so that this truck blows up and causes a chain reaction.
Oh, yes, I like that. So shotgun back first.
Oh, pistol, I think, because shotgun would blow it up before it gets the...
Oh, you're right.
Whoops.
Yeah, grab
okay,
the
here
shot.
we go. There we go, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 1 pew. 2, we move over. 3, maybe we shotgun forward and blow this guy up and have him chain in.
Yeah. Love that. Okay, let's do that. And then that. Wait.
And then that.
3 shotgun, 4 Uzi left. I mean, we'll take out some trucks.
Seems all right.
I think that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, we do have this grenade.
Yeah, that's true. I think mess
save
with each other.
Save the grenade for the final round, the big climactic finish, right?
Yeah.
Or we get 30 points in one round to really just blow your balancing out of the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're in it.
Yes.
All right. So let's go.
Okay, so step 1, we're going to shoot back. So, donk. And he's like, you didn't take me out. And we're like, just wait. Step 2, push over. Then we cackle as they all do lots of self-harm. Right? So this is all hostile trucks shoot one space toward the front.
Oh, that's even better than I thought it was gonna be.
So he blows up.
Yeah.
Boom. Wait, what was his directionality? Okay, so he puts 1 over here, 1 to nothing,
and then
1 over here, which blows him up, and he puts 1 in front, and then there's nothing else from there. Cool. Wait, is there an order of operations of this? Because this guy should shoot up too, right? Does he shoot up before he blows up?
They would
Are
all
we
simultaneously do the shooting.
So he'll
okay?
blow up the motorcycle too.
So let's. Oh yeah, that's great. Okay. Well, oh god. No tabletop. There we go. So this truck shot up there. There's nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, and then okay. Now we're good, right? Boom, boom, boom. He shoots and blows this up. Now, it resolving the same turn, does this count as a pile up, even though they caused it?
It does count as a pile up. It doesn't contribute towards bonuses. So.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes. That is still a one rule that might go either way, depending on how I'm feeling before I hit print.
That's it. For what it's worth,
it's fun.
I asked the question because it's not like obvious that there's a right answer, but I was definitely in my heart hoping that it all counted. Just player generosity, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I feel like maybe we'll have that conversation after the next round. You know.
Sure. Okay.
All right, so that was 3 points.
Then we shot. Oh yeah.
So you're up to 30 points.
Oh yeah.
We shotgun forward to take this out completely.
Yes.
And it also does a damage to this truck.
Nice. Okay.
And now we're gonna Uzi to the left, which is a little bit of a risk, but it might take out a truck. Let's see. We got.
I kind of hope it fails.
Tails. It did fail.
All right. Cool. That's fine.
All right. So 2 more points for the openings at the end of the round.
Nice.
And you are up to 32 points at the end of round 5. So if you can get 12 points. All right. So this
piece
is gonna
of cake. We got a grenade.
Back. This is going to go, and then this is going to go. So this is your next combo. Now this is not as ideal as you actually wanted, right? Because nothing is pointing at that one.
No, I don't like that.
And now you have made it through the whole deck. So we're actually going to go ahead and shuffle this. All the remainder. Okay. I know I have to hold the whole thing. Flip. Shuffle. And I always start. The general rule is starting at 12 o'clock clockwise. Anytime you have to do an ordering. All right, let's see your final moment. All right, that's a communication one, which is not for 2 players. All right, ramp. You're welcome. When the crew car pushes a vehicle, it first deals damage equal to the turn order of the player who drove it. Alternately, when a shot from a weapon hits a vehicle, it deals damage equal to the turn order of the player who fired it.
Having the push do damage is interesting.
Super interesting. And it could allow us to move over and take this. No, it doesn't. That doesn't matter. That's not helpful.
When does the damage occur on the push, Randy? Is it like when the push happens or after the push resolves?
It first deals damage.
Okay. So if it were blowing something up that then gets out of our way, it chain reacts. Then we move into the empty space it left.
Correct.
So like driving left could be really good in position 2.
So you're taking a ramp. Are you going for the push or are you going for the
I agree. Push sounds fun right now.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it then. Go ahead and flip your cards. Final round.
Okay.
Okay. Look, if we shotgun forward, there's a chain reaction right there.
Oh yes, you're right. Okay. Shotgun forward first.
Boom. Okay. Then if we drive left on turn 2, it's the turn order is the damage.
Yep. So
that's 2 damage.
And that one
boom,
behind
boom,
it.
boom, and that'll chain into killing this one. And
then we.
Oh, we'll take the damage, but then we'll move over.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. We have 4 health.
Yeah.
We don't need that leg.
So this,
Uh,
then if we can Uzi up, no, we
well,
can't get this one on our the
well, this one on our left, he's alone, so like it won't count for anything except it'll give us space, I guess.
Well, we
So
can't.
that's
We're
something.
already driving left though, so we
Oh
can't
yeah,
put it
no,
on
good
there.
point. Okay, whoops.
So what do we have? Right and back, and
Wait for it.
Uzi and pistol.
So the back is gonna do nothing. We could just Uzi to the right and try to take out
Yeah,
this
agreed.
situation.
And then just waste our pistol backwards.
Just victory shots into
Yeah,
the air.
that's the style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we have a grenade. Does someone want to throw a grenade
Throw
at
the
some
grenade
point?
backwards. Just
There you go. There you go.
just in case we misread something.
They try to catch up with us through this crater we're gonna leave. All right. Okay.
All right.
I don't know that we're gonna make it all the way to the Millsville Gazette, but we'll be like taking the last left turn before that street.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go.
Okay, so first we shotgun forward. It knocks out this car, which goes into this motorcycle and knocks it out.
Yeah.
2 points.
Nice. And then
Now-
we
Oh yeah, that's
drive left, which first is going to deal the 2 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to kill this guy, and he's going to blow up down here, which kills this guy, and he's going to blow up this way, which kills this guy, and he's going to blow up in our butt. But we're all right. All right.
That's okay because that's
3
pretty
points plus 2 bonus points for your second pile up.
Gosh, we're so close. We're so close. Okay, so then these guys get out of the way.
Maybe you should have Uzi'd first. And,
Oh yeah. Also, we're oozing
Ah.
across the guy, but that's
Damn.
yeah. Shoot.
That
All
might
right.
be the
Well,
difference.
I'm gonna shoot across my buddy.
well, yeah, first you move.
First we move. Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah, you're
actually
right.
complete the move. Yeah.
You're right.
And
We
you
hit
miss.
ourselves.
You hit
Ow.
yourselves. Take a
Ow.
And then we throw.
Okay, but now roll heads.
Oh yeah.
No,
Or no, that
no,
stopped it, right?
yeah, you failed and you hit yourselves. So you just
Oh, so it's just done. I see.
yeah.
You had to succeed twice in a row to
You're right.
to
We
make
should
the
have
shot.
Uzi'd first. Dang it.
From
Oh,
the
well.
other side of the car.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw this grenade out back and
Yep.
Honestly, I think that might have been it. That might have.
that could have been the tipping point.
You are gonna get 3 more points, which is gonna put you up to 42.
And what was 44 was flawless?
44 was flawless.
Oh
That
no!
was it. That was the difference.
Oh.
Okay, so bear in mind that it's our first try,
Yeah.
but I do play a lot of co-op games, so
Okay.
That's pretty good though for a first go.
It's pretty
We
good.
were
I
just
think-
so excited to drive into the car.
I think I need to raise it a couple more points for a flawless.
no, that was perfect. Don't take this away from me.
No, the fact that you on your first time through,
No,
got
we're just that good.
near flawless. Yeah.
I
You
did
were-
watch you play it
That's true.
a bit first, so.
And you are a professional game designer, so
And I am a game. So like as a frame of reference, this is another thing I struggle with. Like, I'm working on a deck builder right now, and so we'll play a bunch of other deck builders, and without fail, every awesome new deck builder that comes out, I'll read the reviews, and it's like, oh, this game is too hard, and we will always win our first run. And it's always a struggle for me to go like, okay, how hard should we actually make anything? We obviously think too hard about these games to begin with. So that stuff. Plus, I'm also playing my first time with the designer acting as the game master here, so it's like less mental load for me to juggle, like trying to keep track of all these rules and everything. I get to just like actually think about the strategy and play it out. And
Right, right. What'd you think for your first time?
oh, it's so good, so fun. I wanna play this with Andrea right now. Uh,
That's awesome.
it's like I really love the like I think you totally nailed the thematics, like the mechanic thematic connection here is so strong. Uh,
Cool.
it's just really awesome.
Sweet.
I mean,
Thank you.
I kickstarted it immediately once you put that up, so I'm gonna get it eventually. But uh,
Cool. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, and thank Eric. You've played it already, and you've given me nice words about this and my last game, and so I'm not gonna like boast. I mean, I guess this stream is technically like, hey, please buy my game.
Yeah.
But you
yeah,
know, like
yeah,
Great.
also I have like I know we're technically at the end of time, but if you have a couple more minutes, I'm curious if you want to talk about the generosity kind of factor. I
oh
don't know
sure.
if you have more time, um, but
I will. I'll take a couple minutes. I hear baby screams from the other room, and so I'm
okay,
like a little nervous that like I might need to
okay.
go bail
Yeah.
Andrea out in a minute here. But
And I'm on Central Time, so I gotta go to bed soon.
Okay. Yeah.
After office hours.
So for like 90 seconds, can you unpack the like generosity kind of thing here? Because that's so we can have this like design discussion right now, which is basically should should you get a pile up when it's not caused by your crew? And
right,
if so, is it okay because the co-op games are you against the world? And
right,
so score, it's not competitive, so the balance isn't as important in the same way. And that is largely why I have said, you know, the world causing a pileup is also to your advantage, especially because you are the cause of it. But
yeah, yeah. For me, I think that the couple of lenses that I would look at it through are like, uh, is there a really strong balance reason? Like, if you ended up in a situation where every time that event comes up, you just score 5 points more than normal, and that just kind of throws things out of whack. Okay, that's a reasonable problem to try and solve. But if you're not too worried about that, I often feel like I just want to default every rule towards whatever is most generous, especially in solo or co-op experiences. Uh, but in general, the thought work that we did around engineering that scenario to play out as advantageously as it did was still like our strategic choices. If it were just like a random event, you just like pulled a card and it went, oh, 3 cards blow up. Do they count for me or not? I would be much less surprised to be like, no, they don't count. They just get out of your way or something.
mhm.
But since we had to like think through the chain reactions and the getting out of the way so we don't get hurt and then letting them take each other out, that felt more like a intentional choice on our part that then I want to take credit for.
Yeah, totally. That
I
makes sense.
I agree with that. If yeah, it felt like we still caused it, even though like we weren't the ones making the shots. Literally,
Yeah,
we called the shots.
Right.
yeah, that's right.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you for playing. Thank you for the feedback. And yeah, thank you for everyone who rolled through to watch this, you know, for a few minutes here and there. I will let you go to sleep and go help take care of children in bedtimes. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'll have a good night. Thank you again. And yeah, all right, bye.
Thanks.